Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're joining me from live today. I'm Melanie from Love Like Truth, and this is the penultimate live in our series of finding happiness during lockdown. Thank you for joining me either on the live or the replay. Do let me know you're there, comment below, say hi. As always, after a long day either at work or with the kids or busy worrying about Christmas, whatever it is that you've been doing today, I invite you to join me with 5 deep conscious breaths just to bring ourselves back to the body, back to the present moment, release everything that no longer serves us and let go of that negative energy. So any anxiety, stress, worries, we can all let that go for a few moments and just be with ourselves. So if you'd like to join me and close your eyes, breathe in through the nose, down deep into the belly. And exhale through the mouth, letting go of all of those emotions you've picked up during the day. Last one. Shake it off if you feel like the last dregs are leaving you. And I don't know about you, but I feel a lot lighter for that. And onto our gratitude list. Every day I've been asking you to think about what you're grateful for in life. To come up with 3 items per day if you can, more if you like. Just to keep on top of reminding ourselves what we're grateful for in life, appreciate what we already have rather than perhaps what we don't have, rather than always wanting more. We can just take that time to just appreciate what we do have. So very quickly, for me, my gratitude list today includes I'm very, very grateful for Paul being home today. He's had the day at home, which has been wonderful. Gives him time to be with Flint, gives me time to do bits that I want, and means I don't have to be the full carer for Flint all day. So I'm very grateful for that. I'm very grateful, as always, for nature. It appears on my gratitude quite a lot. I do love being able to look out of the window and see nature. It really does make me happy and bring me back to my soul. And thirdly, I'm very, very grateful for friends today. Friendship is so important. Social interaction, as humans, we need it, we crave it, we need that time with each other. And we're not getting that much at the moment. But still being able to phone and communicate with loved ones and friends is so important. So friendships are very, very important to me and on my gratitude list today. It's even more so, it's important to find friends that are perhaps in the same boat as you, going through the same things in life as you. You can bounce off of each other and really compare notes. Get advice, get tips, and feel like you're not alone. That's the biggest thing, is making sure you realise and know that you're not alone, because everybody feels down at some points, everybody feels up at some points, and knowing that someone else out there has or does feel the same way that you do can halve the burden. You know, it just helps knowing you're not alone. So that does lead me straight into our topic for the day, and it's the 1st of December. Christmas is well and truly on its way. Christmas tree is up in the office, and yeah, it's 1st of December can be really exciting for some. You know, if you love Christmas, it's on its way. The nights are drawing in. You've got a nice opportunity to sit and watch movies with loved ones, or whatever you want to do, cozy up in the evenings. However, that's not always the case for everybody, and the 1st of December, or perhaps before now, you know, but 1st of December is a good trigger point for any sadness to come up for you, for any old grief to show itself, any sadness around what's happening in your life at the moment, or even perhaps reflection on past trauma that's coming up for you. You know, some people, to be honest, it doesn't matter if you like Christmas or not. You can still feel down and sad and lonely at this time of year. You know, I love Christmas personally. I love all the decorations, I love all the warmth and the fuzzy feeling you can get from it, but even I've had years, you know, in the past where, despite loving Christmas, you know, this time of year isn't nice. This time of year brings up painful memories. Excuse me. And the 1st of December really is a trigger point for some people. It's that feeling of perhaps having to go through Christmas and New Year by yourself. It's reminding you perhaps of those who are no longer with us and won't be joining you for Christmas and New Year this year. Perhaps it's bringing up old wounds for you. Perhaps something significant happened around this time of year, and energetically that always bubbles up to the surface around anniversary dates and things like that. So there's lots of reasons, you know, and sometimes you don't even need a reason, do you? Sometimes you just feel low, and sometimes that's just because of the weather we're having, you know, whether you can get out. Obviously at the moment, you know, we're very restricted in terms of being able to get out, and you know, if you're not getting your dose of sunshine, it can get very depressive, and the blues can set in very, very quickly. So I'd love to know if you're feeling like this, you know, do get in touch. You can let us know why, or you don't have to. Just to know that you're not alone. Just to remember that there are others who suffer at this time of year, either as a routine cycle, you know, every year, or perhaps it's the first year, perhaps it's a one-off for you. You know, do get in touch, do reach out, and yeah, we're, you know, seeing others you can inspire others to share their story. You can perhaps help others who are not ready to come forward for help, because the best advice that I can give at the moment is to talk about it. You don't even have to talk about it to your colleagues. You know, you don't have to talk about it to your family. You don't have to, you know, just because you've got the blues doesn't mean you have to necessarily even talk to a professional about it. But what does need to, the feelings, the emotion, all bubbling up for you needs to be released. And whether that's through talking to anyone that you feel comfortable enough to talk to, a friend, a loved one, family, even, to be honest, talking to your pets, you know, talking to your cat, talking to your dogs, talking to your guinea pig, whatever pets you might have, you know, just, even if you don't have anyone or pets, you know, even just expressing it out loud, talking to yourself as such, you know, there doesn't have to be anyone in the room, even just expressing it and allowing that emotion out helps to release the feelings that are bubbling up to be processed and to be worked on. And of course, another great way to express it is to write it down. Write down how you're feeling. You know, allow the words just to come out. Let the pen flow. Let the words of pain and sadness be etched onto the paper. And it's really a really good way to start to understand as well what it is that's causing your blues. It's from there you can then go on to process them. So yeah, I just really wanted to remind people today that, you know, it's not always fun and games. Not everybody is cheerful at this time of year, and if you are one of those people who perhaps might be feeling a bit sad at the moment, to know you're not alone, I hope is a great source of comfort to you, because you're not alone. And there are things you can do, and I hope that, you know, the first one is to reach out, explore your emotions, explore your feelings, allow them to be released from you, allow them to bring up whatever it is that they're trying to show you. Don't just push them down. Don't just think, oh, I'll feel better to, you know, on my own. You know, and this is, I'm not talking about just a bad day at work and, you know, yes, you have a good sleep and you'll be better tomorrow. This is when you really do feel low, and it goes on for several days, and you really do have the blues. So, you know, comment, let me know, get in touch if you feel to. Otherwise, I do hope that you will talk or write, journal your feelings and allow them to be expressed. Tomorrow is our last episode in this series, and I hope you will join me. So until tomorrow, have a wonderful evening, have a lovely day tomorrow. I'll see you at 6 tomorrow in the evening, and until then, take care. Bye.